Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Sybil with All Things for Beauty. Today, let me remind you of something. You know how I always said make sure you keep your environment as positive as possible, okay? When you have dreams, when you have goals, when you have something you're working on, when you have things you want to achieve, sometimes I know we're working on things, it's gonna be noticed, people gonna see the change, they're gonna see the difference when they ask question about it, especially if you know those people are people that are like naysayers, that are negative, or that always quick to critique you, to bring you down, just doesn't want to support you. Some people, it's their own insecurities. Some people are just angry and bitter because they couldn't face their own fear, or they let the challenge become an obstacle where they put things in their mind that's not really there, and they will reflect that on you. So when you have a mindset, like this month, it's all about mindset. My the last day of the month, I believe, is on the 31st. I can't remember exactly at what time, but my master class will be held. It's on the difference between being a successful person and being having a successful mindset. It's two different things. People that are successful, most of them, they are perfectionists. They are always in a competition, in a race with other people. However, people that have a successful mindset, they are always thriving to be better than the person they used to be, They are not trying to be perfect. They know there's no such thing as being perfect. And they know that every challenges that comes their way, it's a way for them to grow. They're not only looking at, oh, I'm in a race with someone else, I'm competing with everyone else around me. They are not, when they are just like me, I'm participating in a challenge, and this is where the conversation came. I didn't brought it to the person attention. The person just felt like, why would I put myself in a challenge to be going against people that are makeup artists? First of all, um, I am grateful to be able to represent I Am Chanel Cosmetics. I am extremely grateful because she's when I say an amazing makeup artist. And the way she teaches, she doesn't like to say she teach, but the way she teaches and even the way she do her makeup is extremely therapeutic. It would be crazy in her life the way with the passion, the love, with the patience she apply her makeup, for someone to feel some bad vibe or crazy energy where you would be negative or toxic in her life. So to me, I look at her life not just as a learning place, it's as a place where you can bring yourself down. You bring your mind to a place where it's like calm, where you paying attention to the brush, to the way she applies her makeup, her technique she uses, that you can actually um listen, you can actually learn from her. And I do know that when someone are impulsive, because I used to be an impulsive person, I used to be very impatient. That's something I'm still working on. That's one of my weakness. It's um it's hard to learn certain things. It's hard to take pleasure in certain things because we want things to happen so fast, we want things to happen so quick. And it's like our mind is racing, we all over the place, because we don't have the patience for us to wait to get where we want to be. We just know what we don't want. But the thing is, the things that we don't want usually are the things that we need to get us where we need to be. And for me to be line up with all those amazing, what I mean amazing makeup artists, for me to be be able to participate in a race like that, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be able to be next to them and for them to be able to applaud me and um like it's the gain that I'm getting. It's the support of knowing that they don't see me as competition. They they see me as somebody who has been inspired by them. They are willing to teach, to point things that I could do better, pushes me to challenge my own self. And this challenge for me so far, I can say I had tremendous win because I am in a race with myself. I am competing to be better than I used to be. Um, there has been times that I know that people would say, oh, like way back when I used to actually do makeup all the time, they'll be like, oh, did you pay someone? Because that's when I would actually take 2, 3, 4 hours to actually do something, either because I'm going to take pictures or it's an extremely big event. um but usually it's like, very something very quick. It's never a big deal for me. But now that I've gone through my healing journey, I have found so many different things for me to being mindful of my thoughts, for me to find ways to calm myself down, to practice different ways of being present in the moment, enjoying the present moment, being still for a second, for me to be able to have control over my thoughts, my breathing, for me to keep count of my breathing, for me to be able to hear my heartbeat. It's an amazing and a beautiful thing. It brings passion, it brings love, it brings sincerity, it brings so many different things. And this challenge for me, I have been wanting to get comfortable because I haven't been able to be comfortable to be myself, because the person that I used to be has gotten so much backlash. It's like, you too loud, you too bold, you too this, you too that. And I shelved that person so much, even though I love that person. My kids love that corny, crazy ass, wild Sibyl. And I have some of my friends, I have my cousins, I have my husband who love that crazy me because, you know, um, I have one of my dear friend, Christina. She loved that side of me. It's not a side everybody knows because it's a side that a lot of people that I grew up with doesn't think that it's presentable. And to be able to just sit there, put on makeup, trying on clothes and having some fun, like over and over with my kids, the bonding moment that I have with Sydney, it's amazing. It's like I'm building a friendship that is so authentic, that is so pure. I get in my comfort zone. She's able to bring her shield down. We are able to connect. It's crazy, and I get in my element with them, and they put on the music and I'm just being myself and stuff like that. I'm smiling, I'm thinking about my husband, I'm thinking about the greatest things that I want to do and stuff. And for someone to feel that it's a waste of time, I'm smiling because I don't look at myself in a competition with those women, because at the end of the day, um they are makeup artists. It takes time. It takes a lot of time to be called to master that skill. It's not a simple skill. No skill is simple. And I wish people would stop judging people for the things that they cannot do or the things that they don't know how to do. It takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of work, a lot of passion to be a makeup artist. I don't want to be a makeup artist. I want for me to be able to do my own makeup as flawless as possible as a makeup artist, you know, for me to apply them, because I'm always on social media. I have so many dreams and goals that have to do with those type of things, and I know that's going to open so many doors because I'm a lifestyle change coach. And I'm a YouTuber. However, I want to be an influencer. I want to represent brands, and brands like that I haven't met people